What's going on, guys? Christian here from CK Wraps. Today I'm going to show you how to wrap the rear trunk on a Mercedes A220. It's pretty much all trunks that you're going to wrap in chrome are going to be done like this. And then we'll cut those and then heat them again and then we're done. This trunk is not all that complicated, especially when we break it up into two pieces. Technically, you want to build from the bottom up. Let's get the camera rolling here for point of view. And let's get our going. So we're gonna hit this body line as nice as we can. And if anything, I want it's really tough to see on black actually, this edge. If anything, I want my edge to face a little bit down. So I'm trying to go on the bit of the lower side. So we see what's going on, we're just taking our time. I'm leading with my right hand. See right there, and I'm following with my left. Try to keep it flowing really nicely like I have. Practicing your laying of knifeless tape is important. Let's peel off some of the release liner. Give that a little slit right there. And then just kind of tear it. There we go. That's showed me, exposes the edge of the actual plastic cap. I can actually flick this with my finger. Perfect. Good. It's super cold today, so I turn the heater off and on so that I don't have too much background noise. Just make sure it's not a fluff or something. You expect? No, it's nothing. Okay. Let's take this, anchor it here. And I'm gonna try and pull this as tight as I can, all in one shot. Pulling it right across, guys. And you see what's happening, right? The vinyl is pulling itself over top of our knifeless tape on the top side, just by pulling it tight like that. So it's looking pretty good. I'm gonna pull it back slightly here. Need a bit more contour right here. And the tail light is actually in my way. I should have removed it, but I didn't. That's my own fault. The other side is removed because I did the quarter panel already. That's okay. I'll work around it. Yeah. The less we move the film, the better. I don't really need a shield guard for this, guys. It's not imperative, but it does help a little bit. Cool. So I'm not even going to use any shield guard. There we go. And it leaves pretty much the same amount of scratches as it would without the shield guard, is what I've noticed, especially when you have a fresh buffer. Got tight. The longer the vinyl sits, the more glue lines you get. That's the nature of the beast, in case you saw a couple there. We try to move as swiftly as we can, but it's only gonna do so much. Great. And I think we're pretty good all the way through. That's where the emblem goes. Good. Let's do this side here. I don't really need any heat, but let's just use it anyways a bit. Just make the film a little bit more pliable. Okay. Just stick that there. Let's kind of hold the trunk down and squeegee the rest until we get it fully over top of the knifeless tape. Okay, somewhere around there. Now we're gonna cut again, but let's cut off some of this end here. I have too much. Let's put that right there. Start the knife of tape, folding it sticky side up. There we go, cut the filament out. Cuts all the way through. There we go. Let it start out completely. Good. Again, this is just knowing the product that you're working with. Good. Okay, bottom piece is done. Cut is nice and straight all the way across. Let's check out the top. I got a little bit of air there. We can get that out. That's easy. Good. Let's move the squeegee. Done. Okay, let's do the top piece. So this is my overlap. I line up the edge of the green tape to the edge of the actual vinyl. And the entire piece of green tape is sitting on top of the vinyl. It's not sitting on the paint at all, okay? So this means, to reiterate that, my tape, my knife tape is not touching the paint. It's only resting on the vinyl. This into position. Cool, I can actually use a magnet for this. Would be nice. Just keep it in spot. Good, we're good there, we're good there. Put that there for now. Let's get the cap off. I saw an edge here to the cap. Oh, that's amazing, I'm glad. Every once in a while, I get lucky and I'm able to peel it off like that. Check it out over here. We're just above the corner. That's good. That's what we want. We have extra material in this area here, which I don't like because it sits on the glass and we don't want it to sit on the glass. It makes it tough to do this. So we're going to do this right here. We're going to take this and we're going to cut out a bunch of this. Staying about 1.5 inches or so, maybe 2 inches above the edge of the trunk. That's going to help this area drop down, see? Okay, let's take this, pull off some of the release liner. Let's try and keep this as straight as possible. I'm going to anchor it right there. Good. Put that magnet there for now. Just lift this side and let's reel her off. Try and lift this very quickly and then heat and stretch, or sorry, pull and stretch across. I'm pulling so hard that I'm slipping on the ground. Okay, we're wrapping around our knifeless tape on this side. That's good, that's what we want. Let's do the same thing here. Kind of pulling outwards with my arms. Again, very tight. I'm doing this with no heat, right guys? Keeping it flat, I'm pulling outwards to the left and the right very aggressively, very firmly. Okay, to keep things clean, I did bring over the shield guard. So we'll add a little bit here just because it's the top. You'll see this a little bit more. And let's squeegee it out. I don't want to wait too long. As you can see, it's building up air right here, and I can let that out from the side. So we're gonna be watching, put this on the glass. We're gonna be watching what's happening right here. So this should all be letting air out. Maybe. You see, this is not, well, this is what I don't want, is air getting stuck like that. This is letting air out, this is good. Okay, so since we're getting stuck here, we're gonna have to lift it. There we go. Okay, I'm not gonna put it down, I'm just gonna hold it up. If I put it down, it'll tack again, right? And anyways, I have to come around the quarter panel because it sticks out slightly, protrudes. Good. We are more or less good all the way down here. That's good on this side. Let's start working some of this way. I don't like to push down on the bubbles, but sometimes you have to. Let's lift up from here, since the air is going to escape from here easier. And keeping that elevated so the air comes out really nicely. It's very important. I'm going to lift up here. And same thing as the other side. Squeegee that down to the edge. Excellent. It's all wrapped. Without wrinkles. Nice and smooth over our knifeless tape. It's all looking pretty. Looks really good going all the way down. We'll add a bit of heat just to clean up the cut. And then we'll cut the knifeless tape. Then we'll heat all the edges for the rest. And then we'll cut those and then heat them again, and then we're done. Again, I shouldn't be wearing my glove. I am. You can do it like me if you want to. It's not recommended, that's all. Okay, pull it all the way through. There. Here's that springy. Looks like a spring by the time it's done. Push this down. Now this edge faces down and away from the eye. Okay? You guys can see it? Because I can't see it. You see it at all? It's really tough to see, isn't it? We're only 2 feet away. So if you can't see it from 2 feet away, it's a good job. From 5 feet away, if you can see it within 2 to 5 feet, you're doing an okay job. Or you just have, you don't have a choice depending on how the seam has to go. But if you can't see it within 2 feet, then no one's ever gonna notice it. Your corners will never be as perfect with chrome as they will be with regular wrap. One thing to keep in mind. You can do them pretty nice though, if you take your time and follow the instruction and follow what I'm telling you. Here we go. Rear trunk wrap, Mercedes A220. This would be similar on other Mercedes, I'm pretty sure as well. In doing this, pretty much all trunks that you're gonna wrap in chrome are gonna be done like this. Now, if you are really struggling doing this with a regular color change, you can seam it pretty much just where I showed you how to do it. I showed you where to do it, and I showed you how to do it. So not only is this application the way to do it for chrome, it can also be the way to do it for a regular finish. Even though as a more professional, you'll be able to get it done in one shot or one piece. Until you get there, until you get better, you might have to use a seam across this edge right here just to get the job done nicely still, but maybe not as nice as someone who's more professional at it and who's been doing this for longer, who understands how the vinyl works. Because again, doing this in one piece is very hard to do, even with a regular film, never mind with a chrome. All right, so guys, I hope this video was informative and helpful in showing you what to do. I'm looking forward to doing more videos for you on this car. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Take care.